Yeah, if you owe a nigga money, nigga pay a nigga back. Just pay a nigga back. If you owe a nigga money, nigga pay a nigga back. Just pay a nigga back. I ain't chasing you around for my money. If you owe me money, then give back to me. Nigga, if you owe a nigga money, nigga pay a nigga back.
That footage still makes me laugh for some reason. Anyway, I'm going to continue the series. First of all, yeah, this is me, Brix from Brix Fitness. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button right now. And if you're old to the channel, listen, y'all be real stingy with the likes. I let you guys into the crevices of my life, pause, and it takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of courage to do that. So if you appreciate the channel, please give the video a thumbs up right now. It's kind of weird to talk about this because that chapter of my life, though when I look back, it was fun. I had a good time. I learned a lot about myself. You know, during that stage of my life, I made a lot of mistakes, but I don't regret one bit of it. I'm very transparent with you guys, as you know. At one point, before I found fitness, I thought music was my calling. I thought music was my purpose, and it's something that still burns deep inside of me. I love music. I miss music. There's a void in my life because I don't create music anymore. But it's so crazy to look back and to think back on those times because I'm such a different person now. I was always a good person, but I was very lost. I was very lost in the world. I didn't know my ass from my elbow, as they say. You know, I was very immature. I didn't have much guidance. I didn't have much discipline. You know, I was pretty much just living for the moment in a bad way. I always like to say that the transformation that happened on the inside of me is far more drastic than the transformation that happened on the outside. Back then, I didn't have my priorities straight. I was more concerned with impressing people. I was more concerned with, you know, what other people thought, spending my money on stupid stuff like jewelry and bottles and rims and stupid stuff that at the time I thought mattered. It wasn't that it even mattered because don't get me wrong, I still love things. I mean, not necessarily love things, I enjoy things, but back then I was buying those things to feel accepted, to feel some kind of void inside of me. So it was the wrong motives behind it back then. And I had a lot of responsibilities that I wasn't necessarily taking care of as much as I should have been because I was too concerned with running in the streets and partying and buying bottles and dealing with different women. Like, I was all over the place. Again, I don't regret any of it. I learned so much from every mistake that I made, every dollar that I misspent, every trip that we went on. I loved every moment of it. I'm not even gonna lie. And it's a part of who I am. And I'm not ashamed of it at all. Like, my past is my past. You know, we all have things that we are happy that we've grown past from our past. I'm just like everybody else. But it was a fun time. Like, it really was fun. So I'm making this video because a few people asked me about it. I posted a Throwback Thursday last week, and I had a few people like hit me on the DM like, Brix, talk to us about your music journey. Now, musically, how can I describe my style? I was always transparent. I was always as real as I could be, you know, to the extent that I knew myself. I hope that makes sense. I always talked about my life in a very genuine way, you know, always. If you listen, if you go back, I'm not gonna release any links. I'm not gonna do that. But if you ever listen to any of my music, it was very vulnerable. Just like my content on YouTube, you know, I talked about everything, the ups, the downs, the problems I had with my kid's mom. I talked about, you know, my family issues. I talked about, you know, just me wanting to escape my past. I talked about my issues with my dad. I talked about everything. Actually, talking about this right now is making me want to do music again. And that's something I've been kicking around. But if I do music, it's definitely going to be just for me. I'm not going to release any music. But listen, don't get it twisted. Your boy had bars. Like, I was not a slouch when it came to that rap. Like, I got it in the booth. I was the real deal. A lot of people from my hood thought I was gonna go first round in the draft. Like, I was really good. I was really good. And that's my opinion and the opinion of the people around me. But I had a single on the radio. You know, I had opened up for Meek Mills and Kendrick Lamar for a few dates. I was on like big blogs, All Hip Hop, Funkmaster Flex. I was on Hot 97. Like, I was legit a music artist, and I was legit on it. And the reason why I stopped making music, I ran into some turmoil in my life. I got arrested, and everything kind of like spiraled down from there. And my life kind of just pivoted. That's what happened. Like, my life took a turn, and in the middle of all that turmoil is where I found fitness. So, and it's so crazy how your life can just change in a matter of like a couple months. You know, my whole life pivoted something really drastically. But everything is purposeful. Everything happens exactly how it's supposed to. And everything happens for a reason. I did a podcast interview recently, and they asked me, like, if you can go back and change anything from your past, what would it be? And I had to tell them, like, I wouldn't change anything. Everything happens exactly how it was supposed to, and everything I am today is because of everything that I went through, everything that I've experienced, every decision I made, bad and good. They all made me who I am today. So I would not change anything. But anyway, I'm gonna end this right there. If you have any video suggestions, leave them below. Again, hit the like button. I appreciate you guys as always. I'm just trying to share the wellness with you guys and some more of my past, and hopefully this helps you get a better understanding of who I am as a person, because that's very important to me, that you guys understand like who I am and feel like you know me, because we peoples, like. So get well and get money.
Inside her, my shit drive me crazy, loco, and lock me better. Treat her like my keys and I put her on the dresser. Make sure I mess her, hit her, face on the mirror. I try to use a pillow, but the neighbors still hear her. Ride shotgun, shorty, man, you should fear her. Alexander Wayne pumps, always get your camera. But she really into me, mentally. Appreciate the simple me, eventually. She gon' kill a pimp in me. Look at me from across the room like Danny Fly. When I'm around, it's hard to keep her panties dry. Got a better chance trying to squeeze in a toast. We and mimosas, better set the mood, right? Some food open as we ride to the moonlight. Let's go. Yeah, back in the days, $5 fades. If you ain't had praise, then you had waves. If you lost mad weight, then you had AIDS. We was on welfare, still had J's. Got new sneakers, go home and sleep in them. Outfit on the bed, it's feeling like it's Eastern. Step out to hustle, mama wasn't getting shit. No Christmas presents, the nigga gave us any shit. My OP, young OG, never overdose, we keep it over the big. So, make pictures, this track's to eat. So, I'm trying to be rich before 3-0. Because I got a crackhead mama like Keish Cole. She took dumb shit, bitch, so I remote. When I was a kid, I used to see no. Cops got caught, the rest was burrito. The cops asked, where's my dad, you E-ho? I said, he's in the cancer, no chemo. 80s baby with the soul from the 70s. Don't go to church with the flow so heavily. What you need, K's, nines, check the pedigree. Somewhere in between red and methamphetamines. Yeah, shout out to the spinners. Dick ride motherfuckers on Twitter. This is my year, nigga, hits I deliver. Just like the Bombay hits on the liver. Yeah, shout out to the DJ. Go DJ, go DJ. Without you, it's no me. I love H.I. to the P. H.O.P. Mike Fiend, I'm a OD. Since 19, I'm a OG. Yeah.